And here we are. Alright. Gotta put my beers in my special little beer cooler.
I'm kind of playing the part of Universal tonight.
Well,
I pulled out my Universal mug.
oh boy. Let's see here.
I feel like I needed a bigger Crown and ginger ale tonight.
Oof. I can't drink ginger ale on anything.
And then afterwards, I'll move to sweet tea.
Sweet tea. Better be some vodka in that sweet tea.
No.
Well. Alright. I haven't played this game in probably...
I told Chrissy that you were playing Warcraft tonight.
I haven't touched this game in probably... I don't even remember. Honest to God, I don't even remember. I think it was probably at least 5 years.
What are you playing?
It's a game.
The eternal sun guides us. Farewell.
I'll accept.
Yeah, so before we came on, I watched one of my favorite YouTube people down in the Orlando area, Tim Tracker, and he got invited to a basically I would say kind of like maybe like a media slash dress rehearsal for tomorrow, since Disney Springs opens officially tomorrow.
He's not going to go to that mess.
Oh, he's not, but he got invited like this afternoon, and he posted a video, and basically it was like very, very limited amount of media, and showed the process of I think it was like the only garage they were gonna have open, I think was I think it was the Lime Garage. It was the only that they were going to open.
Baladash Malanore.
Yeah,
Stay the
I'm
course.
Surprised he did go today, because I know him and Jen were talking about not wanting to go, but I'm sure they assured him safety protocols and everything, and it was interesting. I mean, they had cast members showing exactly what they wanted people to do. They showed he showed where they're gonna check your temperatures, and if you don't have a mask, they're not gonna let you in. They won't have masks for sale. That probably might change at a later date, but yeah, I saw that Bandit died, and that's nuts. Longest I've seen. You've been watching Tim and Jen. It was a nice little tribute video they did at the end, showing Bandit, and then of course it had Armani in it.
Yeah, I haven't been watching much of their stuff just because.
I watch bits and pieces of theirs since the parks have closed and everything. I still watch them because I still enjoy watching them. Of course, the big one I've been watching, of course, has been the Diz Unplugged. I enjoy listening to Pete Werner, especially when he goes on one of his rants. Rock, I love to watch Tim and Jen. I actually like to go back and watch like their first videos, just to be like, dang, they've changed a lot. But you need to watch
in here.
Yeah, Ohana Disney Girl.
Yeah.
Joining the conversation. Ohana Disney Girl, are you from the Orlando area? Are you from close to Disney? We know Raka. She's Orlando.
Living up there in the crazy touristy land.
In the 407.
She's in Tampa.
Oh, Tampa. Okay. For some reason I was thinking Orlando. I don't know why. But Rocco's becoming our resident
specialist.
Travel agent. Huh?
Resident specialist.
Yeah. But yeah, I between watching some of Tim and Jen stuff, but it's all right. We'll see when you get back. Like I said, we need to bring her on. I mean, we need to get her involved.
Because well, it's harder when you don't have a set date and we're just playing like the shoot from the hip game.
Well, and look at the technical issues we had. It took us 30
Today
minutes
almost
to figure
didn't
out.
happen when the power went out, so that was like. Oh, I was taking a nap actually. The old man was taking a nap, and I heard a big boom, and I was like, "What was that?" And here comes Connor flying up the stairs at like full speed. He was not a fan, but it was good times, Somebody had to learn to find activities to do in the dark. Well, it wasn't dark, but activities to do in the, daytime when there's no power. No Wi-Fi thing is what kills it for modern kids.
Yeah.
He goes, so I'm on the computer working on this template, and then he's on the computer. He goes, "How can Dada get on the internet but I can't?" And I'm like, "I'm not on the internet. I'm using programs that are not on the internet." He goes, "But I can't get. Can I get on Roblox?" I'm like, "No, because that requires the internet." And he's like, "But I can't get on the computer. It's not fair." Like,
yeah,
you're not understanding. And I think finally found a game that didn't require internet.
We've been, the boys, they've been playing games. They've been playing a game called Cuphead. Tim actually found a video game for free. It was oh man, what was the game now? I'll think about it. But it was wasn't Grand Theft Auto, but he found it was free.
Not.
But
they might be a little
he,
young for that one.
I don't know. Chrissy was like, I played it at your age.
Yeah, but it has come a long ways.
It's a little bit more graphic-y.
On your seat, in your seat. Oh, now Rogue took the seat.
Yeah, the boys have been playing games. In fact, somehow I ended up with all their games. They've been playing Plants vs. Zombies.
That's what Connor's playing. Connor's got the newest one. It's like Plants vs. Zombies.
Yeah, they've been playing Plants.
He's got that one.
Plants vs. Zombies. Then there's Plants vs. Zombies Battle of the Neighborhoods.
Mm-hmm. That's the one he got, the Battle of the Neighborhood thing.
Halo. Wesley's loving Halo.
I haven't played Halo in probably 15 years.
Battlefront, and of course, every kid's.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Connor plays that mess, and it drives me nuts.
Yeah.
I think he's playing that currently. He may not be, but he's between that and Roblox, like 24/7.
Now, I will admit, I do play Pokemon Go.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, I still play it. I mean, it's fun with me and my 5-year-old. He likes to catch Pokemon with me, and but mostly I play like a golf game, WGT Golf, which is run by Top Golf, I think.
Yeah.
So I play that a lot. I'm up to pro.
Nice.
Yeah, tomorrow will be interesting. Of course, Hollywood Studios opened up City Walk this past week.
They were running test runs today on the rides at Universal Studios. They had.
I saw SeaWorld was.
So.
Because they were on Mako.
Maybe it was SeaWorld. Which one has the Incredible Hulk, I think it was called?
Oh, that's it's Universal's
Universal, okay.
Island Adventures.
So-
maybe I only saw pictures.
Well, the video
of
I saw,
SeaWorld.
they had like the music playing. You could hear the music like the park was open. Like they had like the park music, and then the rides going, and I
Gotcha.
was like, so they're obviously getting ready to fire up.
Oh yeah.
Can we watch it while you do?
No movies.
Can we watch it while you do?
Go to bed. It's late.
Hold on, I forgot to lock my door. Blake's come in here already twice. I'm like, oh crap.
I mean,
Not that I don't mind him in here.
Yeah, I
but,
don't care.
You know.
I mean, you can hear my kid in the background, complete chaos. You would think
Yeah.
I lived in like a freaking daycare center.
Well, I'm nestled all snug in my man cave.
Yeah. Not me. I'm sharing the love of the room.
Yeah. But yeah, when City Walk over this past week, I mean, same thing you're seeing it. They see it at Disney Springs tomorrow with the temperature checks, masks. They were selling masks. Of course, if you didn't have a mask coming into City
not
Walk,
loiter.
you were wrong. They were selling them like one mask for $6, 3 for $15. I think that's what it was, 3 for $15. But I don't know. I'm not ready to go to the parks yet. Of course, watching the end of Tim Tracker's video, he said, and he's like, it was 90 degrees today in the shade,
The reckoning is at
and
hand.
wearing the mask.
Glory to the
You know,
Sindori.
He's like, I was actually more hot with my shirt on than I was with the mask.
We will have justice.
The dark times will pass.
Oh man. It's like chaos in my house all the time. Don't understand.
Yeah. Well, we're getting new floors put in the downstairs. So
Nice.
the TV room, the living room, and then the upstairs hallway and
Baladash
stairways are getting
Malinore.
all brand new floors. Thank you, stimulus check.
Yeah, no kidding.
That's actually where the
Be
stimulus
ready for
check went.
anything.
Nice.
So,
Mine's still
You're
sit-
wel-
we're
you're
still
welcome.
sitting in the bank, so
yeah. Well, we wanted to get him. We needed to get rid of the carpet. When we bought the house, it wasn't the best carpet out on the market, so I mean, it didn't last long. When we had a cat, it just, I don't know, it scratched the living crap out of the carpet, and then the dogs. So we're going with a nice, what was it, hickory smoke.
nice.
Nice. It's like a grayish color. It'd be very nice.
Beautiful.
Rope.
Hmm.
Oh. You're in the bedroom.
Oh, she's up. Well, she can't get anything. I like
What are you doing? I thought she was in the bathroom.
decon that area today.
Enubilore
I did,
della
did
nave.
my fatherly chores.
Keep your wits about you.
That was all. It was pretty exciting. All right, let's see here.
Like I'm intrigued by Warcraft. I mean, Warcraft's been out for a
I
long
know.
time.
So this used to be like our thing. This is what we used to do. Pretty much like daily when I was in the army. This was like a big activity for us. Unfortunately, I have completely like lost like all sight of it. Like I get the basic fundamentals, but like I used to have this special like tool that had like special maps, and I gotta
Yeah.
find all that stuff again. I didn't foresee myself playing it, but this is a good low attention span. Like I could just kind of play it to play it. I don't have to like take it seriously.
Yeah.
Where with Call of Duty, I want to break my screen like pretty regularly. But you know,
And I just don't have, like I said, I mean, I've been having so much issues with my laptops. I couldn't play any of these games on these laptops.
Oh no, most of these games now like are so like pretty advanced. Like they've pretty much made it to where it's kind of
You need you basically you need if you're gonna play it on a laptop, that's the only thing you're doing on that laptop.
oh yeah. They have definitely what is this? Nope, don't need one of those guys. I remember. Do you remember the episode of? Did you ever watch South Park?
Yeah, on occasion.
Did you ever watch the World of Warcraft episode?
If I did, I don't remember it.
Oh, it's fantastic. They were playing this. Basically, they were, you know, pretty, like, addicted. It was, like, making fun about the people who, like, will sit there for 2 hours and play this and do nothing else.
Yeah. Riggy UK.
Nice. Is this the game from South Park? It absolutely is. Mom, bring more Hot Pockets. Oh, shoot. I'm gonna die.
It can be if that's what you want.
Oh, it's definitely. It is real. And it's actually a very good game for basically just wasting hours of your life. Oh, there's like a curveball. Did you see that?
Yeah.
It like curved. Oh, that's always exciting.
I sent you the picture when I got the that Star Wars key.
Oh yeah, that was great.
I after Christy was on there for 4 hours, I better her than me.
Yeah, I just couldn't do
She
it. As much as I wanted to, I gave up. I was like, no, I'm just gonna have to call this a day.
yeah. She was lamenting. I mean, she had on her tablet. She was in that virtual key for
I
4
don't
hours.
have a target.
And then she went and I was in my office in this room, and she all of a sudden I hear her like going ah. I went in running and I was like, what? And she's like, I got it.
Yeah, that was I mean,
I
I've
did-
seen a
I
couple
didn't-
on eBay for like $45.
I had never gotten the keys yet, and so this was my first one. And when I got it, I'm going. I was expecting it to be like a maybe metal.
Me too. It looked like it was almost like a rubber coating type deal.
Yeah. I
But
mean,
for $12, I mean, what do you expect? To be honest?
yeah.
Inventory is full.
But I did get two of the Star Wars pins. But that's all I can only. I wanted to get the Spirit jersey. I wanted the Spirit jersey, but couldn't get that. Oh well.
Your bank is probably grateful.
Probably. Well, I wanted to get Christy those Ahsoka here until I saw the price and I'm going, oh my gosh.
Yeah, that would have been
Like $78 for ears. I'm going, there's
It's ridiculous. That was the one thing that like blew my mind at the parks. Like, it was so much. Oh crap! This guy's. Well.
And of course, then Shop Disney's going, oh, we apologize for any issues.
Yeah,
and
screwed them.
Comic Defender Dad 06 says, hi, Dad. Which one will both Dad?
Yeah, I didn't. It is Comic Defender. What is up? Yeah, like I said, I gave up. I wasn't willing to sit there for 19 hours and try to combat the crazy people. So the sky,
I
not my house.
I just I mean, I was great to get it, but I don't know. I still did want the Spirit jersey, but that's okay. Um, I survived.
Yeah, and so did your wallet.
Yeah, I mean, of course, I've been spending money on Boy Scout patches, so I know that doesn't. You're probably going, what? I'm like,
Oh no, I get it.
now you've seen my other wall from my other streaming.
Yeah. Craziness. Craziness. Look here. Jerkwad.
It's crazy to think when you got about a lot of these patches were like some of these patches when I got there like about $2.50 a piece. Now some of these patches are like $4, $4.50. God, I think I've got one patch set coming hopefully by the end of this week. It's like $45.
It's craziness.
Yeah.
Better your wallet than mine.
Yeah. Well. I don't usually go out doing this stuff.
Yeah. So, did you see any of the Shanghai?
I did, and honestly, I mean, with the fact that there's some increase in COVID cases in China,
I need
kind of
to
shocked
target
they opened,
something
but
first.
of course, from
I
what I'm
can't carry
understanding,
anymore.
and don't quote me on this, China was like, "Oh, you can open at 25%," and Disney said, "That's great, but we're going to open it." I think it was like 19% capacity. You had a free sign up, which the tickets sold out like
I need a
hours.
target.
Yeah, I mean, it didn't, everything that I saw, it didn't look like crowded or anything.
No, I did see an American that was over there did post a video of. I guess they still had like the projection show on the castle, and of course, just like when you have a projection show or a show period at night and stuff in front of the castle, it just gets crowded. Well,
Yeah.
you only had 19% of the people, but they were all mashed together. There was hardly any social distancing, so I won't say Disney won't, but it's not a smart idea
Yeah.
to do any of the nighttime shows. Of course, what is it? Bob Chapek and Bob Iger's pretty much said what you're seeing at Shanghai is pretty much what you're going to get. And again, watching through the Disney Unplugged, Pete Werner, I agree with Pete Werner, and he is just like, he said Disney is private property.
Yeah.
He's just like they're giving you permission to come onto their property. If they say you have to wear a mask, you have to wear a mask. If you don't, you'll be escorted out. Because it's private property, if Disney says you can't wear a yellow shirt,
You will not wear a yellow shirt.
You can't wear a yellow shirt. I mean, I always loved it when I go to Universal and I'm wearing a Mickey shirt and they're like, "You're in the wrong park." Sorry.
Yeah, I mean, it is what it is. Like, what are you supposed to do?
Yeah, as of right now,
Anaria
as of right
Shola.
now, from what
Our enemies will fall.
it's not been official.
Remember the Sunwell.
But they're saying that there is no parades and no fireworks because obviously social distancing. Now, Shanghai did have some sort of parade. It was like a limited parade route. Like I said, I think Disney's using Disney Shanghai as a template to see exactly what's going to work, what's not going to work. From people that were posting videos and comments and everything, were saying that when they were there, the Disney
Be ready
employees
for
were,
anything.
keeping things sanitized, keeping things cleaned up. Of course, you know, from what I've seen, the parks in Asia are so much more well kept up.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Work ethic. I mean, that makes a big difference. If you've ever been over in that part of the world, the work ethic is very different than it is here.
Oh yeah.
Where here in the United States, we kind of have like a lazy take on things. Where they're just like all about it.
Well,
and they are surprisingly a very clean culture. So like if you if you go to I'll admit, so I lived in Korea, and you go through the streets, it smells like terrible, like death everywhere you go. But the one thing I can tell you is that the people themselves sanitize, clean, and decon more than anybody ever met in my life. Like they wash their feet before they do anything.
And over in Asia, they wear masks.
Yeah, but that's more so.
Well, I mean, okay, not every place in Asia, but you do see in Asian countries.
It's normal there. It's not like looked at as weird. It's really a normal part of their culture, but a lot of them do it.
So for them, it was like, oh, okay, we have to wear masks going into a Disney park. Okay, whatever. Here, I've been seeing a lot of mixed emotions, and I've seen some people are like, oh, when Disney opens, I'm going.
Nope.
I've seen people saying Disney parks are open and I've got to wear a mask in the Florida heat and humidity. Screw you.
Yeah, it's gonna. I mean, that'd be brutal.
So, I don't know. I'm on the fence. I don't think I would want. I don't think the rest of this year I will step foot in a Disney park.
So you may have the answer to this. It looks like on the parades and the fireworks. Are they doing them? I haven't seen anything I've heard that they're not going to do the fireworks, but I have heard something about parades being done at the parks.
I've been hearing, like I said, I've been hearing no parades as of right now. But again, at Disney Shanghai, they had a modified parade with a modified parade route.
I did see that.
So, and like I said, the Walt Disney Company is using Disney Shanghai as a template. This is to test what is going to work.
But I will tell you, in the United States, we will never do some of the extents that they are doing there.
I'm not so sure. I starting out, I don't know. I mean, you're gonna have people no matter what go to the parks, and that's fine and dandy. I myself would love to go to the parks right now.
Yeah, but it's gonna be complete chaos
until the end of the year. Well, basically, I'm gonna give it to the end of the year, and hopefully by then we'll understand the COVID-19 better. Disney will be able to work out its kinks and everything. Plus, really, we weren't really going this year.
No. Well, we were originally supposed to go. We were talking about it, but.
Well, I had brought up to Christy. I was like, oh, maybe we can go down to Mickey's Not So Scary just for a weekend. But yeah, that ain't happened, and so we're planning on going. Of course, next year's Disney's 50th.
Yep, that's what we're going for in April. Hopefully.
Yeah, so
I mean, it's unfortunately everything's at the mercy of,
Yeah, I mean, we're gonna book our trip for the end of the year, and yes, we're gonna take the boys out of school.
That's what we're doing.
Yeah, I mean,
we don't want to go the week of spring break. I think that would be brutal.
Well, and sometimes it's tough with our jobs to be able to take off on the holidays.
I mean, I do it all the time.
Well, so. I don't like to because I like that extra.
Yeah.
Holiday pay.
It's okay.
But that's just me.
That's why you get a side hustle.
Well, I did the travel agent thing for a side hustle for 3 years, and it just didn't work pan out.
Yeah.
I loved it, but
It's a lot of work.
It is a lot of work, but it didn't feel like work. Because you're helping somebody plan a vacation.
Yeah.
So.
I mean. So this week I actually went and got us some interesting, fun news that's going on of actual things that are taking place versus just our opinions.
Do tell.
Yeah. So, are you familiar with Kingdom Hearts?
The game.
Yes.
Yes.
Apparently, there's gonna be a live-action series coming to Disney Plus, which is gonna be like a.
I'm excited.
It didn't specify whether it was gonna be television or movie. It just said that it was gonna be a live-action. I'm assuming it's gonna be TV, and the only reason I'm assuming is because, excuse me, they're looking for more long-term content and not just the quick one-time, one hit.
They're looking for something like Mandalorian.
Well, yeah, they're looking for things that they can actually play on the network, and apparently they're trying to get more adult targeted content.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how that would be, but apparently Kingdom Hearts is a pretty big.
Yeah. Well, there's some rumors going around that the book Kingdom Keepers. There's a book series called Kingdom Keepers, kind of based in the Disney parks. I've not read them, but I think it's like a 3 or 4 book series. They've talked about making that a TV series or a mini series. Of course, Disney's actually considering the Percy Jackson movie series, re-looking into that.
Yeah, see, I'm not really too familiar with the Kingdom Hearts, to be honest. Apparently it's super long, but I'm only familiar with the games. I think it was based off of like a comic book series, I believe. I think it was like or Japanimation type.
I'm not too familiar with. I know Kingdom of Hearts. I know I know some like the characters. The Disney characters are in it as well. I'm not because I'm not a big gamer.
Yeah, but I think it was something more. I think that it became a game thing, but I think it was originally like it's not. They don't call them comic books, but like over in Asian countries, they got like Japanimation type books. Yeah. Which I always thought was funny because they look like they're backwards. I don't know if you can go to like, was it Barnes and Noble, and they have it, but the books actually look backwards. There you go, manga. I don't know. I can't pronounce it.
I can never say it.
But that's what they are. It's got a huge following, but
I have a feeling Comic Defender deals with comics.
Based off of the name, and we're gonna go with.
I'm
just probably correct. I mean, I like comics, but I'm not going that far into them.
I've got a few comics.
I got a ridiculous collection.
Well, I've got some of like the Star Wars comics and stuff, but
see, I like my Deadpools.
Now, when I was a kid, I had G.I. Joe comics and everything. Of course, those got destroyed when our house flooded.
Tragic.
But, yeah. I mean, I look back at it now and I'm like, oh God, and to have those now and show my boys, but of course, God, I don't know what I would ever do if I ever lost my collections.
Yeah, me too. Like I'd probably.
I'd move on. I'd probably restart collecting, but I've got some.
The money that's spent, it's like.
And the insurance would never. Of course, I've told my boys, I'm like, oh, Wesley, you can have all my Star Wars. The boys will probably divvy up the Disney. Tim's already called the patch collection.
Oh, geez. I mean, at least they all have their wants.
Well, I told them they can't have it until they at least get out of the military. So at least they have some place to put it.
Oh, God. So the other thing I came across this week, which I thought was kind of interesting. So there has been speculation that there was going to be more Iron Man, that there was supposed to be like this.
The female Iron Man?
No. It was supposed to be Robert Downey Jr. Apparently, there was speculation that he was going to come back and they were going to somehow magically bring him back from his.
They go back to before he.
No.
Just as he snapped his
No,
fingers.
it's supposed to be post, apparently. I don't know. But anyways, turns out it's all garbage because he had just signed a deal with Netflix, and they're going to be doing the DC Comics series of Sweet Tooth.
I can't believe he's jumping to DC.
Yeah, so he's actually going to go to DC, and his wife is actually going to participate. So I don't know if it's.
I can't. I don't know. Robert Downey Jr. I don't know because he's been Iron Man. That's how people are going to know him. You know, it's like Ryan Reynolds when he did.
Deadpool the first time, or Van
No.
Wilder? Van Wilder.
No. Well, no, we're talking. But when he did Green Lantern. I mean,
We don't speak about that movie here.
Oh, okay. Well, that movie
That is
where he dressed
forbidden
up
language.
That movie that he dressed up in green, it was horrible. And then he jumps over to Marvel, does Deadpool, and
Success story.
I mean,
I can see you jumping.
fun of himself too.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm a sad kid.
he had to revive the Deadpool story because they went and screwed it up the first attempt that they had tried to do it.
With the fact that he had like katanas coming out and his mouth was sewn shut.
Which does happen eventually,
Yeah,
but
I mean,
but
but I like the new Deadpool.
oh, me too. Like, it's ridiculous. I will sit there. Have you seen the more kid-friendly version with
I don't think I want to.
It's actually great. No. Connor loved it, and I actually loved it. They do it with what's his name? Fred Savage is in it, and they
Okay.
they basically do a reenactment of Princess Bride, and it's basically Deadpool is playing the grandpa role, and
The Christmas special.
get off.
Is it the Christmas special?
No, it was the
No, because Comic Defender says Christmas special.
was it? I guess it was, but it was pretty amazing.
I'll have to look it up.
Oh, totally worth it. It's PG-13. There's,
good.
I don't think there's any F-bombs in it that I remembered, but
Okay, so I can let my 5-year-old watch it. PG-13.
yeah, it was PG-13. I do know that.
I can't let my 5-year-old watch it. My 12 and 13.
I mean, you
okay,
could with
I'll let 'em watch it.
discretion. I mean, there's no sex scenes. There's no. I don't think there's even that much. Like, there's action, but I think that's why it's PG-13 because it does have the insinuation that he is killing them, but you don't see any of the gory scenes. You don't see any of like the super brutal stuff. But what's hilarious is the Fred Savage and Deadpool combination.
Yeah.
The rooms when they're in the room he's telling the story. That's what made the movie because I'd already seen the original, so it didn't really bother me. Connor hadn't seen the original. This was the first version of it he had seen, but it was pretty hilarious. Like, you gotta watch it. You can't not watch that.
Like I said, I'll have to look that up.
Yeah, you can get it at Walmart for probably like $10 now, probably, but let's see.
So you eventually gonna show the package.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna get there. Don't you worry. You gotta save that for.
Because I want to see this.
I gotta save it for later. We'll save it for Yeah, when more people arrive. So maybe you should go recruit your friends if you want to know what was in the box. But let's see. So, you know that they were doing Frozen on Broadway.
They got canceled. They've canceled
they
that.
completely canceled it. Like, they're not even gonna try it. And I was like, But I don't know. I don't know how well. Everybody says like Lion King is great and all that, but I don't know. I'm a movie watcher, so I don't know.
Now I love Broadway.
Ugh.
So I do. I like my musical theater. Um, I have seen Beauty and the Beast on Broadway. I've seen the Broadway version, and then I've seen what's called off Broadway up in Richmond. The off Broadway it wasn't bad. There are people who are, I guess, would be aspiring to get into an actual Broadway show.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, and hey, I did musicals when I was younger. I was not a on stage person. I was one of the musicians who played in the back and made noise. But yeah, I of course, God, I've seen Fiddler on the Roof. I've seen
Everything has a
Cats,
price.
Jekyll and Hyde,
Salama Ashalanore.
Cats. God, I've seen Cats way too many times. Too many times to even admit.
I heard that movie when they did the live action was brutal.
I didn't see it, and I don't think I did ever want to see it.
I heard it was brutal. Like it was rough. So you probably didn't miss much by not. I mean, I had no interest to begin with, so.
Our enemies will fall. State your business.
I did see, kind of jumping to cruise line. I did see Disney Cruises.
The eternal
basically
sun
said we are
guides
not
us.
cruising in July, so they're still like thinking about cruising. Probably right now we're all the way out into August, but was it Royal Caribbean? No, not Royal Caribbean because they just laid off a bunch of people. Carnival. They started booking, and like as soon as they said, "Hey, we're going," people were booking left and right.
I mean, we'll see how that goes, because you're not going to get me on a boat to begin with, so.
As much as I would love to take a cruise, of course, the only cruise I'd ever want to take is a Disney cruise.
Yeah, that's what I would do.
I have no. I really have no inclination of getting onto a boat. So, I mean, especially when we're seeing all these cruise lines, cruise ships, the outbreak was just horrible on these ships. So I'm not in a hurry to jump on that.
Yeah, you couldn't pay me to do that at this point. But that's just because I'm not like, mine's more of a not having the ability to control the outcome, like when things are going wrong type situation. Like, what are you gonna do?
True.
I mean, I'm not gonna obviously dive off the boat to my drowning death.
And then let's look at the other type of transportation. 'Cause, yeah, cruises are kind of like a vacation, but it's also a transportation mode. I mean, but flying.
Yeah, and that's expensive.
Huh?
It can be expensive depending on where you go.
Well,
like, you gotta go to Miami, so.
Right. Well, but right now, because supply and demand. There's no demand for flying, so supply is great, prices are low. But when they say, oh, you should be at the airport at least 2 hours before the flight, with the fact that you're probably going to have to go through, a temperature check, the social distancing and security areas, and then again, some airlines are going to do secondary temperature checks. You're going to be required to wear a mask.
Yeah, and see, I don't feel like doing all that mess. I've gone this long.
But you're going to see the air cycling in these airplanes. They're going to have to be updated with proper filters and everything. Because let's be honest with you, they don't check those things all the time like they should be.
I need to target
I
something
think,
first.
God, what was I reading with the airline industry? Emirates Airlines, they were all they're going to retire their entire Airbus A380s,
Really?
which Emirates is one of the biggest buyers of the A380, which that's huge for
I need
Airbus.
a target.
They're going to be relying on the Boeing 777s. Delta is going to be retiring their 777s. So I don't know what is the Dreamliner. I think that's what they're going to basically, their long haul, they're going to be on the Dreamliner, not the 777.
I don't have a target.
You know, that was their, you know, their 777s were
Inventory
like
is full.
long haul workhorse. Of course, 747s are all being, basically all these heavy, high capacity aircraft are all going to be in the past.
Right.
Yeah, but it goes like 100 miles per hour.
You figure in the travel agency, rock us back. But you figure with the travel industry, you know, people are gonna be more. It'll be interesting to see how people react to, you know, getting hotel rooms, because I know they clean the rooms, but they're not cleaned properly. They're not wiped down. They're vacuumed. The sheets are changed. They're fresh towels. They clean the sinks and the toilets. And that's pretty much it. Let's be honest. You know,
I don't even. So last time we went, we didn't even use the mousekeeping. We actually declined it, and because we declined it, they gave us a $50 voucher or gift card for our stay there.
We will persevere.
So we used that $50 to basically pay for the parking, because
We will have justice.
So parking for the whole week came to like $70, I think it was.
Yeah.
So
Man, Connor's getting.
I know he's about to
big
get in
into his
trouble.
game.
Last time. That is it, dude. I've had enough.
Yeah, I
Somebody's
know
gotta be a
Disney
dad.
usually does go. I know Disney goes above and beyond, but yeah, I'm thinking like I'm not just thinking Disney or Universal Resorts. I'm looking at like a lot of these other hotels. Yeah, honestly, I mean, Chrissy and I, we've been talking about getting an RV because we know it's clean. We can we sanitize it ourselves. Just the idea of yeah.
You got Pete.
I've heard. That's she's talking about Pete Warner from Diz Unplugged.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he's. But yeah, I had probably one of the worst hotels I ever stayed in. I'll never stay with this company again. Howard Johnson.
Choose wisely.
We went down for Christmas 2 years
Shirella
ago.
on.
We stayed. We went down to San Antonio, good God. St. Augustine, not San Antonio. Different parts of the country. And I was like, oh, you know, there's a Howard Johnson. We get the St. Augustine. We get a family suite and everything. And
The dark times will pass.
we get to our
Shirella
room.
Ron.
It was just atrocious. And if it wasn't for the fact we had already paid for it on Travelocity, we probably would have left, and we were so exhausted. We were like, screw it, but we'll never stay at a Howard Johnson. And that was probably the worst hotel review I ever gave a company. I mean, pretty much destroyed them on it. But St. Augustine was beautiful. Loved the St. Augustine. Of course, it was during the government shutdown. So the Castillo de San Marcos was not open because it's a federal park, but we still got to
What is it? Last.
yeah, she had a bad experience with Howard Johnson.
Oh yeah. Oh look, there was.
I you know I had never stayed down, so I was like, oh, there's Howard Johnson. They used to be good. Howard Johnson's used to be good back in the day, but I hadn't stayed at one until except for back in the day. So
Yeah, I stay away. I kind of stayed away for the most part, but
and then of course then we leave there, went down to Disney proper, and we stayed at Pop Century, and it was great.
Yeah. So let's see here. More stuff to throw out on the table. Did you see that? So now, before they open the park, like if you go to the park, they're gonna make you basically sign a assume all risks
Yes.
waiver. So basically, you can go, but if anything happens to you, it's
You
on you.
cannot. Yeah, you cannot.
Because
you will
people
not.
will sue Disney in a heartbeat for anything. I mean, there was a lady that was like getting out of Space Mountain, and I guess somebody didn't help her, or I don't know. But the story is that basically she had like hurt her knee or something. Like she tripped and fell, and she sued and like got some ridiculous lump sum of money from Disney parks.
Yeah.
Simply because, but basically for this scenario, I guess they're like, at all costs, you will not sue Disney parks.
Oh yeah. And I don't blame Disney. I don't blame any theme park, amusement park, because they gotta protect their bottom line. I mean, let's face it. I mean, especially through all this, the parks have been closed. What they say, Disney's lost like something like $1.6 billion through all this.
Jeez.
And yeah, I mean, again, listening to Disney Unplugged, Disney, yes, we are going to see for a short time. Disney's going to roll out some, and we'll, throw in Universal as well. They're going to throw out some deals that are just going to, because they're going to want to get you there and everything.
Playing it with your friends.
Mm-hmm.
What's up, Connor?
He can't hear you.
I know. Just wanted to say hi. But yeah, Disney's going to throw some great offers, but then Disney's going to have to figure out, they're going to be like, we got to make up money somehow.
Yeah, definitely.
They've put some of their movies direct to Disney Plus.
Here's a question
Okay,
though, because
Rock has got a question.
Yeah, it says, because I'm assuming that the risks are just on COVID, so from what I've gathered, if I go and someone assaults me, would that fall in? Nah, I don't think so. I think
No, it's just
specifically
the COVID.
for the COVID. So basically, if you go and you get COVID-19, you are just pretty much out of luck. It's on you. I mean, it's
If someone assaults you, honestly, if someone assaults you,
well, you're gonna go after them anyways, not the park.
yeah,
It's not the park's fault if someone lays a hand on you. That's a civil matter. I mean, that's,
Now, if it's a cast member, they're going to assault you. That's different.
sure.
But
Yeah,
again,
if Mickey punches you out, then
that would be horrible. But it's completely the on the COVID. They're like, you are assuming all risks if you come into our park. We want you to enjoy yourself, have a magical day. But if you get sick, it's not our fault.
yeah,
Flat
pretty
out.
much.
But yeah,
It's gonna be interesting. I mean, people will try anything. Like people will just.
they see, if I go to Disney and I fake an injury, I'm going to get a payday. And I get it. Sometimes you do get hurt at Disney. I
Victory
get
lies ahead.
But when
Keep your
I hear
wits
people,
about you.
I slipped off the curb at the bus stop.
Yeah.
Well, that was stupid. That's not Disney's fault. Now, a ride vehicle, which I'll go back to when
Just trying to give it to you. Mommy.
the People Mover. The People Mover malfunctioned. It stopped work. The magnets stopped working, and I guess a couple of the trains hit, and I guess it injured a couple people. I don't know. There's litigation going on because I believe the litigation's still going on for that. So yeah, people got hurt, and of course, it's Disney's job to make sure their rides stay in tip-top fashion, to make sure they're working. If you get hurt on one of their rides, okay, yeah, I get it. You want them to pay your medical bills. All means, just don't sue them for $1 million.
Yeah.
So, completely with the COVID-19. Basically, I want to see if you're willing to go to Walmart or 7-Eleven and get COVID. That's on mute unless they allow patrons to not hear. And yes, I completely agree. With everything going on, and I get it. Jungle Cruise.
Jungle Cruise, yes.
Oh, were you? Yes. Yeah, I'll get to that in a minute. But the Jungle Cruise. But yeah, if with everything going on right now, if you go into Walmart, you go into 7-Eleven, and first of all, I got irritated that with all this going on, Walmart wasn't forcing their I just lost my train of thought.
But did you die?
Yeah, I just saw the "Did you die?" and I lost my train of thought.
No.
Thanks, Rocco. But no, with this going on and everything, you saw Walmart employees, walking around with no masks, and it just, yeah. And then you started seeing them telling their I want to keep saying cast members, their employees, they got to start wearing masks and everything. They started doing that, but they were, they would be wearing gloves, and they would be wearing the gloves.
Everything has a price.
So it to me, you go into these stores unless
Remember the sun well.
It's on you. I went in the stores. I wore a mask. I maintained 6 feet as best as I could. I didn't touch anything unless I knew that's what I was getting. So, but yeah, going to the Jungle Cruise, that was hilarious. I'm sorry I can see that now as being the butt of any of the jokes during at the beginning of the Jungle Cruise. And ladies and gentlemen, please watch yourself. You could get wet right. And no, okay,
or
never mind.
Drown.
Well, when you saw the pictures, the people had to get into the water to get to the shore.
What's wrong with that?
Well, there's nothing wrong with that, but when you think, wow, the emotional stress on children. All of a sudden you're in a boat, and next thing you know, you're sinking.
That's okay.
Well, okay to you. Oh, I agree. Now that it's passed, yes, I think that should be like, instead of, after you saying, you're not going to see them, please wave to them. Yep, you're never going to see them again. And, oh yeah, by the way, hey, if we take water right about, and I guess we're not, but, we're going to keep on going. Yes, I'm trying to think of a good water joke for that, but yeah, any skipper.
I think we're going to go with, but did you die? That's mine.
And I think there was a couple
lawsuits. Really?
Stemming from that.
And see, that's what I hate about people. People will like try anything to get like their little.
Well, and here's the funny thing. When Bob Iger left, when he announced he left and Bob Chapek took over, all of a sudden, you've got You got a jungle boat sinks. You've got Haunted Mansion went down for like 3-4 days. They were having problems with the Omni Mover or the Doom buggies. People Mover had issues. And I think there was a couple other rides that had issues. And it's just like, did Bob Iger know what was going to happen? Look, it's the underside of water. That's a good one. Ladies and gentlemen, before your very
Our
eyes, we are
enemies
going
will
to
fall.
see the
We will have
underside
justice.
of water.
I don't see there's anything wrong with that. Oh, let's see here. So anybody here? We're all comic-ish lovers. Did you watch Umbrella Academy season 1?
No.
Do you not own a TV?
I do have TVs. What
It's on
channel is it
Netflix.
on? Netflix. Oh, well, okay. Look, now I'm gonna have to bring up my Netflix and see what you're talking about.
It's okay. You don't have to do all that. We're not going to go.
No. I'm gonna do that because for our viewers at home and for you, I want to make sure I know what you're talking about. It's called
Probably
Umbrella.
one of the best products that Netflix released since Daredevil season 1. I said season 1 because Daredevil season 2 was a flop, and it was.
Well, they
terrible.
have announced another season's coming.
I know, July 31st.
Hey. Ooh, Ellen Page is in that.
Well, maybe you should turn it up to very loud.
Maybe I'll have to watch a couple episodes.
It's good. I wouldn't watch it with your kids. It's one of those.
Of course, I haven't. Wait, what are we watching?
Yeah, it's all the way up. Oh wow.
Of course, I've been going back to the late '90s, early
Maybe
2000s,
Umbrella
and watching
Academy
I've been
on
watching
Netflix.
West Wing. See, I've been going old school. I've been watching West Wing.
Wow, yeah, that is like old
And
people
it's-
too. What are you?
and
What
it's-
are you 70?
And it's funny watching West Wing, and I'm like,
I bet you watch Matlock too, don't you?
I used to watch Matlock. Dragnet, Get Smart.
I heard there's a new series of Murder She's Wrote coming out.
Yeah, no, I'm not. Yeah, I didn't like
was a
Murder, She
joke.
Wrote. I know.
Watch it.
Amanda goes, "No, it's not, but I'd watch it."
Of course, I'm looking forward to the next season of The Crown. I do want to see this new this Nickelodeon at the Avatar.
Avatar. No. Oh yeah. That's
The Last
old.
Airbender.
That's been around. Yeah, that's been around
Yeah.
for a while.
Yeah, it's on Netflix now. It's trending. Okay, ha, that show was shit. I started watching Medici. I was not I don't know. I didn't. Medici just didn't. It didn't hit me. Now I have watched the Showtime and the Netflix version of Borgia.
Oh my God, Avatar.
Numbers.
Number-
My wife, Chrissy
Oh, I
is
haven't
watching
seen that
Numbers
one
right
yet.
now. A lot of good cameos in Numbers. Because I've been
But
watching.
what's it
West
even
Wing.
about? Like I don't even know what it's about.
What?
Numbers.
It's
I didn't like math growing up.
It's
so I don't imagine.
it's a cop show.
Ah, Jesus.
Where one of the brothers is an FBI agent, the other brother is like a mathematician professor, but he helps his brother solve crimes by using math. There's some great cameos in it. Of course, like I said, I've been watching West Wing. God, the cameos in that have been nuts.
Wait a minute. There's gonna be a live action of Avatar.
Well, there already was a live action of the Last Airbender.
Was there?
Hmm?
Oh yeah, there was, but I heard it was a flop.
See, maybe I will watch the third season. Like I said, I just didn't. Like I said, the Medici, I didn't get into. I don't know. I should have because I loved watching Borgia. So
If you're looking for a Netflix show and you still got some time to spare, I'd watch Ozark. If you want to see your
Ozark.
brain blow out of your brains
Yeah.
or blow out of your
Now,
head.
a good series. I mean, if it's what you do, it's called the Last Kingdom.
Haven't seen that
Really,
one yet.
really, huh?
That's on Hulu, right?
No, that's on Netflix.
Is it?
Very, very good series. I need to
Ozark,
watch.
yep.
But yeah, the Last Kingdom. Of course, it's kind of like
Fuller House.
hey,
That got canceled.
oh come on,
They
we all
did. They
love-
canceled it. I mean, I watched it. I watched
We
every
all love,
episode.
we all
They
love
canceled it.
Becky. We all love Becky.
That's the one we were watching it for? I don't think so.
Okay, look. First of all, when I was a kid, I had a major crush on Steph. Jodie Sweetin, I had a crush. So Jodie Sweetin, if you're out there and you're watching this, I had a major crush on you.
I think every
So
8-year-old then
I will honestly say I had a poster.
Wait a minute, there's new episodes of what? You can't say Fuller House because I was pretty sure
Fuller
they got
House.
canceled.
Fuller House.
What? It got canceled. So did Ranch, because one of the best characters in the show was killed off because he was accused of sexual assault, and they still to this day haven't done any court proceedings on that. New episodes of Fuller House. News to me.
Did y'all give up
Did
on
you die?
playing games?
Huh?
Oh, there he is. No.
I have not seen Outer Banks yet.
I have one-of-a-kind items.
God, for some reason, this one show, it's completely.
The reckoning is at hand.
I see the show. I can't remember it now. It's
What do you seek?
done by Seth MacFarlane.
We
one is
will
that?
have justice.
It's done by Seth MacFarlane. God. I've been waiting for the next season.
I have not seen Outer Banks yet, but allegedly we're supposed to watch it, or we're gonna watch it. I don't know.
State your business.
I'll have to take a look at it.
It's on Netflix
Funny.
also.
Now we're going to like shows.
Yeah, I mean you gotta find something to do during
Turn it down?
these weird times.
Yeah. What are we playing?
Oh, here we go.
Yeah, I could not get into The Witcher.
Yeah, I
I
couldn't
think
either. I tried. I gave
Chrissy
up on
and I, we watched a couple episodes, and I don't know. I there was something about it. It just did not appeal to me.
Yeah.
I guess I was kind of expecting a lot.
more. Well, because they hyped the game up so much.
Yeah.
The game is, in my opinion, I was not, and I'm gonna anger probably some people, but I was not into it. It was boring.
Yeah. I basically, because I'm looking at my Netflix right now. I got this episode 3.
But anyway, comedy. I recommend
Schitt's
Sex
Creek. I've been wanting to see.
Education, Schitt's Creek.
I've been wanting to see Schitt's Creek. I've been wanting to see that.
Yeah, I haven't really paid attention to that at all. But not that I wouldn't. I just-
Another series I got into. It was called The 100.
Oh, that was great. But I like kind of lost me eventually. Like after.
It kind of got a little far out, but I'm still really.
Got a little far fetched for me.
Well, but it is what it is. It's sci-fi. But I don't know. I just keep watching it. Of course, God, I think I rewatched the I'll tell you Witcher series it took me to episode 6. I don't know. Maybe I might can watch up to that, but again, I had nothing. It just did not. I don't know. if I can watch a couple episodes and I'm just like, oh, okay, yeah, boom.
Anaria
Of course, for me,
Shola.
right, like I said, right now I'm watching West Wing because I used to watch it when I was younger, when it was on TV, and it's funny how it's like great movie or great TV series, a lot of great cameos, great TV actors, and it's just like that's just comical that I love this show, but it's like dealing with a Democratic president.
Jeez.
Or a Democrat president. But Drama Day, I recommend on Hulu. I'll have to look that one up. The 80s and 90s of Disney, yes.
I haven't seen that.
Hilary Duff.
Oh, you talking about like all the old stuff, like just the old vintagey?
Well, I think that's what she's talking about. The movies.
We started
the TV
watching.
series.
What was it? We watched Chip and Dale's a little bit.
Oh,
then
yeah.
I started watching. What was it? Gumby Bears, I think it was.
Yes. Gummy Bears. Darkwing
I thought it was
Duck.
Gumby. God, Gummy.
Tailspin.
Gummy is what you
The
eat.
original DuckTales. I've watched some of those movies and everything. Nickelodeon. I don't know. I don't remember too many good shows that I really watched.
Bonkers.
Oh God, yes. Oh my gosh, yes.
Oh, let's see what else is on there that's fun to watch. They got something. There was something else. I can't remember what it was. So many. Oh, backyardigans. No. That's That's what my nephews watch. What's it called?
Well, it's funny. My boys have gotten into watching the Adventures of the Three Caballeros on Disney Plus. And I was like, that's just funny.
Oh, Recess. That's what it was.
Oh gosh,
Recess.
yes.
That's what I was thinking
Yes.
That was gonna kill me. I couldn't think of the name.
That's another good series. See, we just need to bring Raka on here just so she can keep us
Informed.
in line.
That was my jam. Oh, DuckTales. I don't know about the new DuckTales.
The new DuckTales, I like it, but I'm nostalgic. I like the original.
Or Darkwing Duck.
Yes, Darkwing Duck, DuckTales, Gargoyles.
Oh, Gargoyles. I started watching it, but somebody told me that the episodes were out of sequence. Same thing with X-Men. I heard the X-Men.
When I watched, I actually spent all day one day watching the entire series of Gargoyles, and it was all online to me.
Somebody told me that the newest, like the X-Men series, the cartoon series from like the early '90s, was out of sequence. Like the storyline didn't line up. So, which reminds me that they're making one more X-Men movie.
I heard rumors, but
it's called The Mutants, or The New Mutants, and it's basically apparently it comes out August 28th, and it's gonna be, I'm assuming maybe they're gonna introduce a new what would be called a generation of X-Men.
Yeah, the Proud Family. I remember watching it. It wasn't. I don't know. It was a show that I just didn't.
Why don't I remember that one?
Now I'm going into Disney Plus to go. Just like look.
That's what I'm gonna be doing tomorrow.
Of course, I've watched The Mandalorian over and over again.
Me too. So I'm not the only weirdo. Got it.
Phineas and Ferb Star Wars.
Well, you saw that they're releasing the next. What is it? Next Mandalorian comes out in
October.
Yeah, is it October?
That's from what I heard. October.
I don't watch.
Kim Possible. Yes.
I never watched.
Now the cartoon series.
I didn't watch it.
Cartoons. Now the live action. Okay. But yes, I loved. Of course, the new Maleficent, Mistress of Evil. It's now on Disney Plus.
Is it?
Yes.
You know what? Here, you're probably gonna like try to stab me through the computer somehow. I haven't even seen the first one.
No, I'm not gonna stab you.
Okay, yeah, I had no interest.
And another movie that I used to watch when I was a kid: Flight of the Navigator, Treasure Island.
I have not watched that yet, but I want to.
20,000 Leagues Under the Sea. One of my all-time favorite movies.
I haven't seen that since I was a kid.
You've got to see it. I've since when Disney Plus came on, that was literally one of the first movies I rewatched.
That's Did you watch the
Yeah, Steamboat Willie? You gotta watch Steamboat Willie. Absent-Minded Professor.
Did you watch that special they did on Mandalorian with the like the behind the scenes? It's pretty good.
I like that. Do you hear that they're in talks with making a sequel to Willow?
Yes, I know it. And it's supposed to, is it a sequel or a TV series? It might be a sequel.
I have seen the Imagineering.
Amanda has actually never seen that movie.
Which one, Willow?
Willow.
Oh my gosh,
I know.
I
thought every child watched Willow.
Well, and then for me, like Rocketeer, I want to see them put Dick Tracy on here. I want Dick Tracy.
I don't think they. Well, they might. I mean,
Dick Tracy. I was in 5th grade. Yes, Fraggle Rock. Yes,
Fraggle Rock. Yeah, and they're doing a reboot. Yeah.
I prefer the original, but I was 5th grade when Dick Tracy came out, and of course it came out as through Touchstone, Disney's non-Disney type movies. Dick Tracy was so cool because one, you were like, he had that watch that talked to him, and of course, here we are today. What do we got? We have watches that talk to us. Who Framed Roger Rabbit? Another classic.
Oh yeah, that's on there. I want to show that one to Connor. I think he'd enjoy it.
I want to show the boys Dick Tracy, The Rocketeer.
I haven't seen that since I was a kid.
God, The Rocketeer. Of course, now they've got a little cartoon.
But I also wasn't a huge fan. Like
Jessica Rabbit. I'm not bad. I'm just drawn that way. Next time we have it, I'm gonna be I'm gonna have my Jessica Rabbit mug.
Jeez.
Yep, that's right. I have a Jessica Rabbit mug.
The dark times will pass.
Yeah, Disney. Doug.
Oh God, Doug was great.
That was a good one. With Patty Mayonnaise.
Oh jeez. She was special.
Remember the
Who
sun
was the
well.
bully on that show? But you know that
man.
You know that series is about Richmond, right?
Really?
You didn't know that? Yeah, it represents Richmond, Virginia. Like, I can't remember which county it was supposed to be, but it's Richmond area.
Your goal is welcome here.
Chesterfield.
Very well may. I mean,
if everybody doesn't know, we're from Virginia, so
yeah.
There we go.
Surprise.
Keep your wits about you.
What were we doing the other day? And we were just like, oh, let's put something on, and we looked up. We started watching Stitch, the series.
Wait, there's a series?
Oh yeah. How 626 and Lilo go after and find all his cousins.
Nice.
And give them a job pertaining to what they are, and then we got watching the Little Mermaid series.
Oh, JD, I'm gonna trade with you again.
I know they're supposed to be doing a live action Little Mermaid.
Yeah, DuckTales the movie.
Wait, what?
DuckTales the movie.
That'd be kind of cool. Like a live
No,
action?
they've already got one.
No, but they should do a live action.
So basically, like Howard the Duck.
Yes, except better.
Howard the Duck and as DuckTales.
No, it would be better.
Which God,
I'm still
Howard
waiting
the
for
Duck.
them to do something with Howard the Duck because they haven't done anything.
I would love. I rewatched that movie. I would love to see.
Because they sold the rights to him back in like the late '80s.
Yeah, of course. I got a show for you to watch. Taylor Swift, City of Lover concert.
Yep.
That I know you are a Taylor Swift fan.
Not even a little bit.
You're
Nope.
what's Dwayne Johnson call
I'm
her?
about to delete
Tay-Tay?
you. I'm about to delete you. Delete.
The live action Hercules will be good. I want to see them.
Danny
go
DeVito is
bring
supposed to be playing. Yeah.
Phil.
Yep.
Yes, that I like. Yes, you gotta bring Danny DeVito. One, just because of his voice.
Well, yeah. Who else is going to play that character better than Danny DeVito? Nobody.
And he's short.
Right, and bald.
Just saying. I mean, sorry, Danny DeVito, you're short.
Short and bald. I'm pretty sure.
Howard the Duck is in Guardians of the Galaxy. Yes, he makes a cameo.
Yes, he makes a cameo, but he isn't actually like. See, he was originally a part of the Guardians of the Galaxy. Before they sold him to what, Fox, and then.
But guess who Disney owns now?
Fox, right? And now that's why there's talks of if they do another Guardians, which I think there's supposed to be one more.
Yeah.
From what I understood, I don't know, but he would allegedly be in it. I mean, it doesn't make sense. I mean, you can't bring him up at the end of the movie and then not put him in a movie. So.
Yeah.
But
see, it's funny. Howard the Duck was on Disney Plus, and now it's not.
This is a purple sack right here.
Damn.
But anyways, so I guess we want to see what was in the box.
Yeah.
Do you want to see what's in the box?
Show the public.
Show people what was in the box. Okay, so my box. That's right. It's Baby Yoda.
I want it.
The more correct version would be the child. It's the child. But I got two more on the way. I got the one with him eating the frog, and then another one of him sipping out of his little cup.
Yeah, I want the one with. I want to get the one with him and the Mando.
Yeah, see, I'm undecided on that one. Like, I can't decide. Like, and here's why. It's not that I don't want it. It's that I don't have a place to put it.
Yeah, that's the problem. I've got to figure out how I've got to reconfigure all my Star Wars stuff. So, because I've literally got like Funko Pops stacked.
Well, me too. Like, literally, if you look to my right, if you can see to my right now, I have a wall of them that would potentially fall and kill a human.
I've got on one wall just nothing but Star Wars. Of course, if those who don't know, I'm also a Star Wars cosplayer, so I've got Star Wars costumes in here. I'm TIE Pilot, TK, Sand Trooper. I'm actually starting to run out of room on my wall.
I'm out of room in life, like in general.
Well, I mean,
I've got nowhere to put anything else. Basically.
Yeah, this is my Disney wall. So this only Disney stuff goes on my wall over here. Star Wars over here. Scout stuff all on this wall, and then I've got a wall in front of me, basically, that's kind of open.
Yeah, I don't. I don't know. I got too many, but look, I'm knocking over things.
Rocco says she needs to go to 7-Eleven. May the Force be with you, or at least with me.
Well, be safe out there, because that's only like a 2 square foot building, so don't be.
Thank you for calling. Oh wait a minute.
If someone coughs on you, then that's definitely like a threat, and you could definitely counter that with a punch to the throat.
I was gonna play.
What's his name on Quickie Mart?
I was gonna do a little Apu. Thank you for coming to the Quickie Mart.
Apu.
Would you like a supersonic slushy?
I heard that was out of sequence.
Would you like paper or plastic?
I heard that was out of sequence on.
Yeah, Rocco's.
I think you can.
Share images.
I think so. I honestly couldn't tell you.
Yes, you can share images. Thank you for coming to Quickie Mart.
I heard that was out of sequence as well.
I'm so gonna get hate mail now.
It's okay.
Yeah.
If you come here and you don't have thick skin, then you've come to the wrong place. So.
Most impressive.
This is the adult version of kid stuff. Which there's no such thing as kid stuff.
She can't see how she can.
Oh, look at that! I did not know that was going to work like that.
See, the problem is I don't know. Oof. Okay.
Oof.
Chat settings. See, I don't know. I don't know how.
To what? Send pictures?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think it sends pictures. I think it only accepts the emojis.
Oh darn.
Oh darn. Gee golly willikers.
Gee golly willikers, mister.
Yeah. But yeah.
Good. I
There was
can
something
feel
else.
your anger.
I can't remember what it was that I found. I saw something that was really cool, but
I found the side. You have to go on the side of your
I
screen.
can't remember what it was. There's something I came across today. I was like, oh, totally off the Disney topic though. Did you see David Arquette's going to come back and play in the next edition of Scream?
No.
They're doing like a reboot, but it's not a reboot. From what I
So he's
understand,
going to come back as Officer Doofus?
as the Officer Doofy, yep, or Deputy Doofy.
Deputy Doofy, can we play for Doofus, sir?
Yeah, he's supposedly, from what I read, it's going to be not a continuation, but a reboot, but as if it has happened. So I guess it's gonna be a new storyline with basically a reboot of the whole thing. It's just gonna be new characters, new story, same concept.
Gotcha.
So, which I was always a big fan of the Scream series, except for Scream 2. Scream 2 was terrible. If you like Scream 2, I hope you get hit by a bus. It was brutal. Couldn't
Makes me
stand
wonder. It almost makes me wonder what Rocco was going to show us.
Who knows? I'll have her send it to me later, and then we'll put it on blast. But maybe she's at 7-Eleven.
Yeah, that could be.
Yeah, brutal out there. And there's Tampa 7-Elevens right next to the closed Busch Gardens.
Ugh. And Keynes and Minion hasn't
Nothing. They're
announced
just
an opening day.
no. They're not going. And I mean, my child mask.
Oh, she must have the a Mandalorian.
Oh.
The child.
Oh, nice.
You know,
Creepy.
the baby Yoda.
Creepy, but nice.
So she's a baby Yoda fan.
Oh, I mean, who isn't? If you're not, then
Excuse me, we can't call him baby. We can't call him Yoda.
we
It's
are.
The child.
I don't
Sorry,
care.
it's-
No, and they
it's
need to
the
give
child.
they need to give the thing a name,
Wow, there's so much of y'all.
like Iggy. I think they should call him Iggy, like Iggy Pop.
Well, I always said if it is Yoda's love child with Yaddle, then its name is Yoda.
Yay, at the boss battle, finally.
The dark side of the Force is a pathway to many abilities.
Oh wow,
Some
this is going.
consider to be unnatural.
It's getting extreme.
Good, I can feel your anger. I know that was bad. Sorry,
I'm not gonna say that. I'm gonna say we have some other concerns.
I'm trying to. I'm one of the new costumes I'm trying to think of putting together is an emperor, which
Oh,
I
God.
have to.
Please, God, let me see that face when you're done.
It'll be a rubber mask and stuff that fits around my face.
No. We're doing it to your actual face. We're gonna deplete your face, make it look like you've had cancer
I'll
for,
just-
like 100 years.
I'll just look like D.
Oh God. Deputy D. I call him Deputy D
Aren't
to D.
with me, you are my enemy. If you aren't with me, you are my enemy.
I mean,
I'm trying to work on my voices. They're not good, but hey, it
you
works.
know,
Yeah.
don't quit your day job,
Yes.
or technically, don't quit your night job.
No.
Wow.
Obi-Wan never told you what happened to your father. He told me enough. Okay. Anyways.
Wow, we're gonna go ahead and just reenact the entire movie because we can allow that. I will just walk away and.
You scruffy-looking nerfer. Who's scruffy-looking?
God. Okay, on that note,
Sorry.
it's okay. We'll forgive you this time.
The drink's getting to me.
The drink.
Well, it's a bigger cup because I'm not using my Disney mugs.
Blame it on the
Yes,
alcohol.
I pulled out the Universal mug. So sorry, Disney.
It's okay. I
All the
think
Disney stuff
they're gonna let it go. And I think they're gonna let that one rod.
Let it go.
Oh,
Let it go.
God.
You started
Please. No, I did not. At no point was there a tone or insinuation that that was the direction I was going in. You chose that on your own, which is a little concerning.
It'll never bother me anyway.
Mm.
I know. How dare me for using a Universal mug with Disney behind me. I apologize. Like I said, this is just a bigger mug than the refillables. See, we're getting people going.
I mean, the intent is to rev the room, right?
Look for the bare necessities.
Oh, here he goes. Wow. Oh my God. This has just turned into a
and then now he's getting the motions.
Wow.
Okay. Yeah.
On that note,
I think I made my drink a little bit strong tonight.
It's okay though. That adds flavor to the room.
Don't make me get the Stormtrooper helmet.
Please don't. I will hit end real quick. Okay. Oh God.
Yep, he's doing it.
Lordy.
Rock is probably silently singing.
Yeah, but she's getting a Slurpee at the moment.
Just remember, you started it by saying "Let it go."
I mean, I could start some other things, but it may not end well. We know I love to start a good dumpster fire.
Man, Connor's really getting into his game.
Dude, I'm about to throw a ton of bricks at him. I really need my own space or I'm gonna lose my mind.
Oh man.
But anyway, well, I think that for the most part we hit everything tonight. There wasn't a whole lot of content for Shanghai, unfortunately. It was disappointing.
Yeah,
I tried to find some stuff, but
I was.
We're still going with that. Oh my God. I'm gonna go bash my head into a wall now.
Change the song. Change the song. People are better than reindeers, and don't you think that's true?
No. We're gonna go with no. But anyway,
I could always sing an Olaf song.
We could not.
No. Oh, no. Come on.
I don't think so. I think we're gonna have to go ahead and say no.
We're gonna sing a wonderful rendition of "It's a Small World After All." It's a small world. No, come on.
No, we're gonna say no.
Jeez.
I mean,
welcome, foolish mortals, to the haunted mansion. Please step into the dead center of the room. Are these walls actually stretching?
Oh, wow.
Okay, now I'm impressed.
That's pretty...
I can't even do that.
No, not a chance.
Supercalifragilistic. And here's the thing is, if you can't say it without singing it, there's something wrong. Because every time I read it, I want to sing it.
Yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and disregard all of that and pretend like that never happened. So... yeah, that one. That was a lot.
Ladies and gentlemen, this will be the last time he invites me to come on and talk.
No. This is every week. And I think...
okay, yeah, the drink's getting to me.
It's okay. Mine is not. Mine's actually going through me at the moment. So, literally. One in, out the other. But, so I'm guessing we should consider...
Yeah, Comic Defender is going to start seeing Chim Chimmery and Step in Time.
Nope. Nope. But anyway, so we'll go with, let's see, next Tuesday, same place, same time.
Yeah. Well, I gotta check my schedule because I gotta make sure I don't have a scout meeting.
I know you had that. I thought that was Mondays.
Oh, I have scouts, dude. with all this, because with this being the social media share, I've got meetings all over the place. Which actually no, I can't do Tuesday because I got Wesley going for his star rank, and I've got to be on his board review.
Killing me. We'll figure it out.
I know.
You have 1 week to find content, news, preferably risque types.
Probably like next Wednesday.
Sure. I think we're off.
Let me pencil you in.
Pencil
Dude, he ain't stopping. He ain't stopping.
No, this is still going. About to go out with style here in a minute.
And he even went down. Wow.
Nope.
Ugh.
The songs. I'll stop. It's all in fun. Oh wow! See what you've done? You started that mess. But anyway, well I guess we'll go ahead and.
Of course, we can always reenact Phantasmic.
No, we can't. We're not going to do that. It's not going to happen. Nope.
No. Okay.
Cancel last.
Okay. Cancel. Sorry. Sorry, Comic Defender. The boss is telling me no.
I'm not the boss. I'm just the realist. And that was.
It's on your channel, not mine.
It's all good. We share the love around here.
Yeah.
As you can see, I made it more less specifically focused.
Well, yeah. Towards the end, we actually started going into a karaoke.
That was all you. That was your fault. Actually, it was Comic Defender's fault, but it's your fault.
I bet if we talked to Amanda, she'd start singing.
She would not. Not
I bet
currently. Not in the current state. No. Not happening.
Okay.
But on that, we will go ahead and say goodnight.
Good night, everyone.
Good night, everyone.
Good night, Paul.
You're stupid.